Land surveys or deeds might be helpful if your ancestor owned land. Surveys and deeds can verify that your ancestor lived in a certain area, especially if it is earlier than the census records. You might find in a census that your ancestor owned land, so you know there is probably a survey or a deed for their property. Finding the surveys and deeds is the first challenge. The second challenge is being able to read the documents. This video will talk about the ways to search for surveys and deeds. The words survey and deed are often used interchangeably, but there is a difference between a survey and a deed. Basically, a survey is a process of measuring the dimensions of a particular area of land using distances and directions to map out the area. Artificial structures such as a road, a tree, a fence line, etc. can also be included. A deed is the legal paper showing the transfer of ownership of land or property from one person to another. A deed usually gives the description of land in the record. Not all land was surveyed by a legal surveyor. For historical purposes, survey often means a description of a property for the first person who possessed the land through a land grant or patent, especially for those who served in one of the early United States wars. This video will be focusing on finding surveys, but deeds can be found in the same way. I was looking for more land records in Pennsylvania, Virginia, and happened to find this book, The Old Survey, Book 1, 1746 to 1782, Pennsylvania County, Virginia, by Marion Dodson Charito. Not sure how to say that last name, but it was for sale on Amazon, so I bought it. It is challenging to read this book, but it does have an index at the back of the book that helps me find the different people I am looking for. I have found historical books on Amazon and on eBay, so you can always check those two to see if you can find a book that has been printed. I began wondering how many other county survey books might have been printed, or at least records that might be available online. Here is what I found. The first thing I did was go to Worldcat, and I did some searching. I typed in the name of the old survey book from Pennsylvania, Virginia. It came up with 6 libraries where I can view this book. Book format is the only format available for this book. I decided to type in county survey books. This resulted in 136,766 returns. Notice the microfilm format for the Hawkins County, Tennessee survey books. I was looking in Worldcat for the survey book on Pennsylvania, and I decided to just type in county survey books, and it came up with a lot of results. But this was the interesting thing that I found. The first one is this Tennessee Hawkins County. If you notice, it says book format and a microfilm. So let's open this in another tab. And we see that it says Family History Library and microfilm. Now, I went to Family Search and I was looking for I don't know if it was this one or another one. I searched and searched on Family Search. I could not find it. But I thought, well, it says they have the microfilm, but I couldn't find it no matter what I did in Family Search. Then I came back here and I thought, well, I'm going to click on this microfilm. Let me show you what happens. It takes you right to that book, and here it is. So it has survey books 1857 to 1868 and this volume B. And you can click on this, and there you go. There is the book. Some kind of surveys. State of Tennessee, Hawkins County. This one is for John Smith, enters 100 acres of land in Hawkins County on the north side of Holston River, joining his own land on the west side of his tract. Anyways, it gives the description of where his land is. And so there is that book. I thought, oh, this is wonderful. Let me go to the front of this. Nope, there's no index. Sometimes you can check in the front of the book. They have a written index. Very rarely do I see it at the end, and I haven't looked at this beforehand. Register of Land Entries. This is May of 1837. Let's just go to the page before. I doubt there's going to be an index, but oh, look at that. There is an index. So, and it's in alphabetical order. So in this case, it's at the end of the book. Now, I can't see all the pages, but at least you would know. So here's Stapleton William, to Isaac Stapleton, and I assume it's on page 100. Anyways, I don't want to go into too much detail. I just wanted to show you this, so let's do another one. I looked at these and I can't remember all of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and click them. Okay, so these show you the different places where the microfilm is at. And I don't know what this microfilm not held is, one other format, but that tells you where those records are at, and there's not one for Family Search. Okay, so let's go back here again. Dallas, this is the one I looked for. This Dallas County, Oregon. I searched and searched all over for it. Let's open the link here. I could not find it in Family Search. And this one's in Family History Library in Salt Lake. We click on microfilm, and voila, there are 3 films. So again, you just click on here, and it looks like there's tells you the page, so they have an index here at the front. I don't know what the T and the R are. I haven't looked at this beforehand, but I was so excited. I'm wondering what other things we can see. This is just for different surveys that I was looking for. So I want to do another one. Let's see if I can find one. Hardin County, Perry County. I looked at both of those, and I can't remember which one it was. Sometimes you start looking at so many things. Okay, so here's Mississippi Department of Archives and History, and I just want to click on this because here it tells you all the microfilms that they have. Now theirs are not online. You have to actually go to the archives, but you find out all these different records that they have. County records on microfilm case files. I really don't know what all of these are, but I thought, well, that's kind of exciting that if you're near there and can go there, then you could actually go see those microfilms, look at them. Okay, let's see. But here's the Family History Library microfilm, and there it is. Okay, now let me see. Let me try this one. It's kind of fun looking at these. Okay, and let's open another link on this. Okay, what I was trying to find is one of them I looked at had the little locks above it. And I thought, oh, you can't see it. You have to go to the Family History Library or one of their centers. But I actually clicked on it, and it opened up. I could actually see it. It seems like, let me try this one, see if it might be this one. Nope, it's not at the Family History Library. So, okay, I don't want to go on too much longer. Maybe it was on the 3rd page. Survey books, let's look at this one. Okay, and microfilm. Nope, I can view all of those. Anyways, what I want you to know is if you see the little key up here showing that it's locked and you can't see it, click on it anyway, because a few of them that I clicked on, I could open them and see them. Anyways, you're not going to learn how to look at the surveys here. This is how to find surveys, a really fun way and an easy way to find them. So you might just type in the exact county you're looking for and see what comes up. And if it comes up with Family History Library and a microfilm, it's very likely that you can actually view that microfilm online. Hope this was helpful. Happy hunting!